Tai Chi is that we greet each other each morning, or each time we meet, with our salute. And we start with our right fist for strength, our left hand with our fingers together for friendship, and our thumb alongside that for humility. We put those together. Good morning. We do that at the end too, just so you know. That's our Tai Chi salute, and I think that's everybody's favorite. So, good morning. Thank y'all for being here. All right, so we're going to start out with our warm-ups, and our warm-ups are going to cover our neck and our shoulders, our spine and our hips and our knees and our ankles. But first, we're going to just flex our hands, walk around a little bit, and smile at each other, what we affectionately call our chicken dance. So our first warm-up is for our neck, and so we're going to stand with our feet slightly apart, about shoulder width apart, our hands at our side. And we're going to pick our arms up, and as we do that, take a good breath in, and then turn your palms like they're facing you, and push back, like you're pushing against your head, and then turn out and push out. And then bring your hands down, and as you bring your hands down, you're going to follow that down with your head until your chin rests on your chest. And in Tai Chi, we do everything 3 times. It actually should be Tri Chi. And here we do it. Hands up, hands back, push. And remember, when we do this, we're doing gentle resistance. We're imagining that we're pushing against the resistance. And then we're going to push back out. And push down, and as we do that, we're going to lower our head until we rest our chin on our chest. And one more time, hands up. Turn your palms to face you and push back. Kind of feel like you're pushing your head back, and push out, and push down, and follow your chin. Follow your hands with your chin, with your head. I'm not nervous. Okay, so our second neck exercise starts in the same way. We're going to raise our hands up. We're going to turn our left palm toward us. As we push our right hand down, we're going to turn that left hand to the side as we follow that with our head, just our head, to about 70% of our range of motion of our neck. Then we're going to come back. And we're going to stretch hands. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, about 70% of your range of motion. And back. And this particular warm-up exercise is going to be progressive. So each time we turn, we're going to turn a little bit further. And back. Turn a little wrong. And Victor.
Good morning.
Good morning. I saw you out there, but I decided I would leave that alone because you look like you were in an intentional. I believe this is 3. I have a one-track mind. I can't really get and do 2 things at once and keep on, with where I'm at. So that's our neck exercises. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up our shoulders. And we do that with our hands at our side. And we're just going to roll those shoulders back 3 times. Once, 3 times, and back forward. And everybody's favorite warm-up, we'll do this again during cool down. We're going to do a full shoulder rotation. Take a breath in, and let it out. And again, breath in, and this is when we gather energy from the universe, and then place it down in our bodies. And as Dr. Lamb says, it doesn't really matter if you don't believe in that, that's okay. That takes care of our shoulders, which brings us to our spine. And what we have to do our spine is our Tai Chi ball. So it's invisible for our vision. We're going to flip that ball over, and we're going to push our left hand up, or whichever hand you decide to start with, just like you're pushing up against the ceiling, and down on your other side like you're pushing against the floor. Keep your elbows flexed. Don't want to stretch those joints out. We're going to come back. Grab our ball real quick, flip that ball over, and do the same thing on the other side. Push up, remember your gentle resistance, and back. We're just going to do that on each side 3 times. Remember that you always want to keep your elbows, all your joints really need to be flexed, and you don't ever stretch those joints out. Because the whole idea behind this is flexibility. And oftentimes when you straighten out those joints, it kind of messes up your flexibility. It could even actually pull some nerves. I believe this is 3. Yes? Maybe I can think on Patty counseling. These are good, but she drinks too much. Okay. And so our next spine also, both spine exercises require our Tai Chi ball. So our Tai Chi ball this time, we're going to hold it, and we're just going to turn at the waist till we get to our hip. We're going to flip that ball over. You see why it has to be invisible. And turn to the other side, just to the waist. Now, this is not a progressive thing. We're not going to turn a little further each time because we don't want to twist that spine. You just want to stretch it. Everybody else hearing voices too?
I'm sorry, my mom's in a nursing home, so
You need to take that. You need
no, that's fine.
Come back over to the other side of this. Flip back. I think this might be the 3rd time. Okay, then back to the right. And good. So that's our spine, which brings us to our hip. Our first hip exercise, now we'll say this, remember that a lot of what we do in warm-ups and in Tai Chi is to make us aware of our weight shift. So that's what helps us with our balance. And so in our first hip, we're going to start with our legs shoulder width apart, and you might even try as much as you can to kind of keep your knees kind of in. Our ankles, all of our joints kind of help us balance because they will shift as we need them to shift. So this first warm-up exercise, we're going to bring our arms up in front of us, and then we're going to take those arms back, and we're going to push those arms back like we're pushing somebody away from us, and we're going to shift our weight over to our right foot, and we're going to put our left foot out in front of us just equally. And then we're going to come back, and our arms are going to go in the front, and our foot's going to go in the back. Now, if you're having trouble with balance, that's okay. A couple of things let me tell you. First of all, don't push that foot out any further than what is comfortable for you. And also, if you put your foot out to the side a little bit, you'll actually act like a little kickstand, make your balance a little better. Okay, so we're going to come back to center. We're going to push our hands in the back. We're going to put our foot out front. Back to center. Hands front, foot back. Back to center. Hands front, foot back. Back to center. Just don't put it out there as hard. Just do it just a little bit. Alright? That should make you very much aware of your weight shift, and that's oftentimes what causes us to fall, is not being aware of our weight shift. So I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Let's do our other side now. So hands up. Now we're going to push our hands back as we shift our weight to our left side, and our right foot out just a little. Little. There you go. Back to center. Put your foot back, hands front. Back to center. Foot front, back, hands back. Back to center. Trust me, that's what the whole class is for. That's why these other folks are doing so well. They're doing the class in it.
That's why I wanted to take it up a little like balance.
So just like saying, so you get better with your balance, the thing to do is to keep your feet closer together. And just don't push it out there as much. And as your balance gets better, then you can push your balance, push your limits a little bit more, and then you can actually do this instead of pausing in the middle.
Oh my.
Okay? Alright, now our next hip exercise is very, very different from the one we just did. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and we're going to push over to our left side, like we're pushing against an imaginary wall. And then we're going to take our right foot and we're just going to point our toe over to the opposite side. See how that kind of opens up your hip a little bit? We come back to center. Just put your hands right there in the center, then push over to the other side and point with your opposite toe. We do a lot of things in Tai Chi that is opposite, and sometimes that is a whole thing for us to learn with our muscle memory. So we call this one push and point. Back to center, push, point, back to center, push, point, back to center. I think that was 3. And that's our hip. So now we're going to do our knee exercises. To do our knee exercises, we have to have our soft Tai Chi fist. And it's soft because it's open. It's not like this, it's this. And we're going to put those right here at our hips. And we're going to start with our hands, with our feet apart. And we're going to shift our weight to our right side, and we're going to point out with our left foot and punch with our right hand. And we're going to come back. We're going to shift our weight to the left, point with our right toe, and punch with our left hand, and back. And now we're going to do that again, 3 times on each side. So point forward and kick and punch. And so what we're working our way up to is this. But until you get there, you need to put that foot on the ground and punch opposite. And put that foot on the ground and punch opposite. And I will say this, me personally, I don't usually try to do that on my left foot because my left ankle has played and it doesn't bend very good. My balance is not as good on that side as it is on this side. Okay, so that's our first knee. Our second knee is very similar to that. What we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight to our left side and our right side. We're going to do the same thing we just did, but this time we're going to put our whole weight on that. So heel, foot, shift your weight, and punch with your opposite hand, and back. Now shift your weight over to the left, foot, weight, shift, punch. Here we go. Back to the left, foot, heel, weight, punch. Yeah, that's getting hard getting used to punching with the opposite.
Yeah.
Heel, foot, weight, punch. And I think one more time, heel, foot, weight, punch. And heel, foot, weight, punch. Remember, Maureen, the third rule is no falling down. No fall. If it's a rule, you can't do it. All right, so that's our knees. Can we do our knees? Yes, okay. So the last one's pretty easy, but it still involves a weight shift. We're going to shift our weight to our right side, and we're going to put our left foot out just a little. We're going to go heel and toe, and heel and toe, heel and toe. Shift our weight back over to the left side and do our right foot. Same thing. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Now we're going to shift back over to the right, and we're going to take our left foot and go outside and inside and outside and inside and outside and inside. And our right foot inside, outside and inside and outside and inside. Well, you start on the out end, as long as you do both sides all three. And then give yourselves a little shake. That's your warm up. We're all warmed up. So let's start in our Charlie Chaplin pose with our feet, with our heels together. If that's comfortable for you, remember if it's not comfortable, then don't do it. And let's begin with our hands up as we breathe in. And fingers in the air, bring our hands back down. And we're going to go up along our chest. We're going to push our hands out, take a step to the left. Shift weight and step right. We're going to come back. We're going to breathe in, do an open, close, breathe out. And now we're going to do single whip right. So we're going to shift our weight to the left and take a small step forward with our right foot as we push our hands out. Palms out, open that curtain to the left. Keep your right hand in front of you. There you go. And watch that go over there as we turn at the waist. Now we're going to shift our weight to the left. Right hand, right foot in. Step out right. Change hands, turn right. Step in left, change hands, turn left. Step out right, change hands, turn right. Step in left, change hands, turn left. Step out right, change hands, turn right. Step in left, change hands, turn left. Back to center. Open, breath in. Close, breath out. Single whip left. Shoot your weight to the right. Small step forward with your left foot. Hands up, palms out, open to the right. Left hand, left foot in. Step out left. Change hands and turn to the left. Step in right. Change hands, turn right. Step out left. Change hands, turn left. Step in right. Change hands, turn right. Step out left. Change hands, turn left. Step in right. Change hands, turn right. Step out left, change hands, turn left. Step in right, change hands, turn right. Back to center. Open, breath in. Close, breath out. We're going to do brush knee. So we're going to shift our weight to the left and we're going to turn our right toe in, our right hand up, left hand at our elbow. Shift your weight to the right. Turn and take a step with your left foot. Brush knee left, push forward right, follow step. Half a step back with your right foot, turn your palms in, and play that loop. Bring your left foot back a little, turn your left toe out, turn your hands over, and switch hands as you step right. Turn your hands again, step left, drop your right, block with your left, punch with your right, follow step. Half a step back, break and close, push mountain, turn your right heel in, your left toe in, palms facing, open, breath in, close, breath out, turn out your heels. We're going to do brush knee to the other side. So shift your weight to the right, turn your left heel in, left toe in. Please stop, we're going to add some more. Shift your weight to the left, turn and take a step with your right foot, brush knee right, push forward left, follow step. Half a step back right, turn your palms in, play the loop. Pull your right foot back a little, turn your right toe out, turn your hands over. Step forward, change hands, step forward right, drop your left, block with your right, punch with your left, follow step. Break and close, half a step back, push mountain, turn your left heel in, right toe in, turn your palms facing, open and close. Up and down. Woo! That took like 5 minutes. Hands at our side, and let's commence. Hands up, breath in, fingers in the air as we bring our hands down and take a breath out. We're going to run our hands along our chest and push out with our hands as we step left, shift weight, step right, open, close, back, open, breath in, close, breath out, single whip right, shift weight left, small step right, hands up, palms out, open to the left. Shift your weight to the left, bring your right hand, right foot in, step out right, change hands, turn right, step in left, change hands, turn left, step out right, change hands, turn right, step in left, change hands, turn left, step out right, change hands, turn right, step in left, change hands, turn left. Back to center, that's waving hands in the crowd. Now we're going to do single whip, open, close to the left. So shift weight to the right, small step forward with your left foot, hands up, palms out, open to the right. Now we're going to do waving hands. So shift your weight to your right, left foot, left hand in, step out left, change hands, turn left, step in right, change hands, turn right, step out left, change your hands, turn left, step in right, change hands, turn right, step out left, change hands, turn left, step in right, change hands, turn right, back to center, open, breath in, close, breath out. We're going to do brush knee. Shift weight to the left, turn your right toe in, hand up like we're asking for something. Shift your weight to the right, turn and take a step with your left. Brush knee left, push forward right, follow step. Half a step right back with your right, turn your palms in and play the loop. Bring your left foot back just a little. Turn that left toe out. Turn those hands over. Left hand's down, right hand's up. Switch hands, step right. Turn over, switch hands, step left. Block with your left, punch over with your right, follow step. Step back a little bit with your right, block and close. Push mountain. Turn your right heel in, turn your left toe in, turn your palms facing each other and open and close. Turn your heels out. We're going to do brush knee to the other side. So we're going to shift our weight to our right and we're going to turn our left toe in and our hands up, and I want some more. Turn and take a step with your right, separate your hands, brush knee right, push forward left, follow step. Half a step back with your left foot, play the loop. And bring that right foot back just a little bit. and then turn that toe out on the right side, turn the hands over. Step left, change hands, turn them over again, step right, block, right, punch over with your left, follow step. Take a small step back with your left, break and close, and push mountain as we turn that left heel in, right toe in, turn your palms in, open, close, up, and down. Good job, everybody. So we're going to do our cool down. Now, our cool down only consists of 3. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to punch our thighs. You can raise your leg up and beat it, or you can leave it on the ground, whichever's more comfortable for you. Just give those thighs a little punch, loosen up those muscles, get a little oxygen in them. We just kind of worked them pretty hard. Make sure you do at least 3 on each side. Our next exercise, we're going to stand with our feet a little apart, with our knees bent, and we're going to take our whole body, we're going to bring those arms in, take a breath in and tense, and hold it, and let it go, and again, and let it go, and one more time. And this last one's going to get us ready for the rest of our day. So we're going to do our full shoulder rotation, breath in, gather up the energy, and put it in us. And again. And one more time. Thank you guys for being here. Hope y'all have a great day.